Hello aspirants, welcome to Focus Prep Daily Current Affairs session. This is the PDF. This PDF of today's session you can download from our Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel is given in the comment section. Okay, so go to the comments and click on the link, open the Telegram and download this PDF. Okay. Now in our Telegram channel, you will also get all the daily, not only these daily current affairs, you'll also get the daily quizzes. Okay, you will get the weekly compilations. The weekly test series also. On this weekly test series, I have made videos also. Every week I will solve these, most important weekly questions in this video sessions as well. Okay. And later on, after this month is over, we will release monthly compilations. Everything you will get in our Telegram channel. So go to the comments, join the Telegram channel. Okay. Now in today's session, we will cover all the important topics and the static GKs and all the important concepts, all the English terms, everything of the 14th of November. Okay. So now let's see the first important current affairs that was in news. Now, the 25th meeting of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council SATRC 25, this was held in New Delhi. Okay, so this was the 25th meeting of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council. This South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council, okay, this was the meeting held by them. This was 25th edition, and where was this held? It was held in New Delhi. This meeting, it was organized by the Asia Pacific Telecommunity, okay, and it was hosted by the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, right? TRAI is the regulatory authority for all the telecommunications in India, right? So they hosted this in New Delhi, okay. Now the key focus areas during this session, this meeting was centered around digital inclusivity, that is to include everyone in this digital connectivity, right, so that everyone can get the benefit of digital connectivity. Then it focused on the sustainable infrastructure, okay, for digital growth, and consumer protection and innovation in regulations. Okay, so these were the topics that were discussed. Now more important for you to remember is the static GK points of the TRAI, right, the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. TRAI, it is the regulatory authority. Now all the important points about TRAI, static GK points is here. You have to remember these. Okay. Now first of all, the full form of TRAI, it is the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Now what is TRAI's mission? Its mission is to create and nurture the growth conditions, okay, conditions for growth of telecommunications in India. Focus on the growth of telecommunication in India. Okay. When was it established? It was established in the year 1997 by passing an act, okay, of the parliament. Okay. So this year 1997, this you have to remember. Now this regulates the telecom services, all the telecom services, the tariffs, everything that that is related with telecommunication, everything is regulated by TRAI here in India. Okay. Now the current chairman, this name is very important, Anil Kumar Lahoti. He is the current chairman of TRAI. Okay. Now let's talk about a very important current affairs about the Booker Prize. Okay. Samantha Harvey wins the Booker Prize for novel Orbital. Okay, so the Booker Prize has been won by Samantha Harvey. She is a British author. Okay, she has won it for her book Orbital. It is a novel, it's a fiction novel. Okay, and she is a British author. Okay, this novel, it is based on, this is set on the International Space Station. Okay. Last year, Paul Lynch, he won. He was an Irish writer. He won it for the Prophet song, right? So he won the Booker Prize last year. This is not 2022. This will be 2023. It's a typing mistake. Okay, we will correct it in the PDF. Okay, so for the 2023, the year 2023, the Booker Prize was won by Paul Lynch. Okay. Now, what is this Booker Prize? It is a prize, it's a literary award, right? It is awarded by the Booker Prize Foundation, okay, which is a UK based organization. And this prize, it is given to only English language novels, okay, no other language, English language novels which are published in UK or in Ireland. So an Indian can also win it, but the publishing, okay, of the book have to be from UK or from Ireland. Okay. So it is open to writers of any nationality. So any national, can win this award, but the book needs to be in English and it needs to be published from UK or Ireland. Okay. Now, one of the, Indians who won it, one of the first Indian origin winners was V.S. Naipaul. He was the first person of Indian origin to win the Booker Prize for the book in a free state. So again, this point becomes very important. In a free state, it is a book by V.S. Naipaul, and he was the first person of Indian origin to win the Booker Prize. Okay. and this name of the book, In a Free State, this is also important. Now see some of the notable Indian winners, okay, and their books. Salman Rushdie, I think you have heard his name. He is very famous writer. He won it for Midnight's Children in the year 1981. This year is also important. If you're a SSC candidate, it's important for you, okay. Now, Arundhati Roy, she won it for The God of Small Things for the year 1997. And Kiran Desai's The Inheritance of Loss, it's a very good book, okay. She won this for the year 2006, and Arvind Adiga won it for The White Tiger. Now, all these names, these become important for your, GK section. Also, these books and authors section, the GK in your books and authors section, these, questions have been previously asked. If you follow the PYQs, if you see the Kiran's book also of PYQ, there you will see all this is mentioned. Arvind Adiga, The White Tiger, there was a movie also on this. Kiran Desai's The Inheritance of Loss, Arundhati Roy, The God of Small Things, all these you have to remember for your, books and author, the GK section, okay. So make a note of this. This is very important here. Now let's see the next current affairs. Akashteer, India's advanced air defense control and reporting system. So Akashteer, it is an Indian air defense and control and reporting system. Okay, so again a news from the defense. It has been developed by the Bharat Electronics Limited BEL, which is a Navaratna PSU. Now again, since Bharat Electronics Limited, it was in news. The status of this company, it's a Navaratna status company. This becomes important. Okay, and this comes under the Ministry of Defense. Okay, under the Ministry of Defense, this Akashteer, it has been developed. Okay, it is a air defense system. It will control and report also. It's a defense related news. Now the function, what will Akashteer do? It integrates the surveillance assets, radar systems, and communication nodes and other command and control units into one network. So Akashteer, it basically brings under itself, under Akashteer, everything, the surveillance assets, the radar systems, the communication nodes, everything will come under one, this one integrated system called Akashteer. Okay, and this will then regulate and control and report all these, air defense systems. Okay, now let's talk about an international, current affairs. Alex Didier Fils Amy sworn in as the Haiti's new prime minister. Okay, the name might seem a bit, difficult. So remember Alex and Amy. Alex and Amy, if you remember, like two sisters, Alex and Amy. Like this, if you want to remember, you can remember. Okay, you can identify from the MCQs in that case. Okay, so Alex Didier Fils Amy, Haiti's new prime minister. Okay. Now, where is Haiti? Haiti is located, it is an island, okay, it is located in the Caribbean Sea, okay. And Haiti is considered to be the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, so in the Western Hemisphere, it is considered to be the poorest country. And the official currency of Haiti, this again is important, it is gourde, 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 okay. And the capital of Haiti, it is in Port-au-Prince, okay. So these things again important for your GK, so we have given it here. Now let's talk about the next current affairs. Again, a defense related news. DRDO successfully tests long-range land attack cruise missile LRLACM. Okay, so LRLACM, this was in news. So the full form you have to remember that it is a long-range land attack cruise missile. Long-range land attack cruise missile which has been developed and it has been tested by DRDO. Okay. Now it has a range of 1000 kilometer. Its range, it is a long range, so it is 1000 kilometer. Okay, where has this been tested? The news, the testing has been done in Chandipur in Orissa. There are quite a few testing zones of DRDO. DRDO tests these various missiles and everything from various testing zones. 2-3 though are located in Orissa only. So Chandipur is one of them, and from Chandipur it has been tested. Okay. The missile was developed by Aeronautical Development Establishment, which is a unit of DRDO, and it is based in Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore in Karnataka. Now, DRDO, it is a military research and development wing of the Ministry of Defense. So, DRDO comes under the Ministry of Defense. Obviously, DRDO is related to, it makes all these things related to defense, right? It is the Defense Research and Development Organization, so it comes under Ministry of Defense, and it is the, it is the development and as well as research wing. Okay. Where is the headquarters of DRDO? It is located in New Delhi in India. And when was it established? It was founded in 1958. So DRDO, it came to into existence in 1958. This year is important. And the current chairman of DRDO is Dr. Samir V. Kamath. Now this name is also again important. Remember all the chairpersons, like the UPSC chairman and certain Niti Aayog vice chairman, all these things, this become important for your exams, right? So all these you have to remember the chairman of DRDO is Dr. Samir V. Kamath. Okay, now let's talk about this World Diabetes Day that was observed on 14th of November to raise awareness regarding diabetes. What is diabetes? It is a disease which is caused by what? By low production of insulin. So sugar is not broken down in our body properly if you have diabetes. So this World Diabetes Day, this is observed on 14th of November. Okay, this has been recently observed. What else is observed on 14th of November? What day is 14th November? It is the Children's Day, right? Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday, right? Now WDD, okay, World Diabetes Day, it was organized by the International Diabetes Federation with collaboration with who? WHO. Okay, so they collaborated and they organized this World Diabetes Day. 14th of November, why is this particular date observed as World Diabetes Day? Because it commemorates the birthday of Sir Frederick Banting. Sir Frederick Banting, he co-discovered insulin along with Charles Best in the year 1922. So since this diabetes, it is caused by the deficiency of the production of insulin. So who discovered insulin? Two people they discovered it, two scientists, Sir Frederick Banting and Charles Best. Okay, so the birthday of Sir Frederick Banting is on 14th November. To commemorate that, this day is observed as World Diabetes Day. Now the blue circle logo, okay, this was introduced in 2007, a blue circle logo. This has become the global symbol for diabetes awareness. Okay. Now the cause of diabetes, it is caused by insufficient insulin production, and insulin is a hormone, right? It is produced by what? It is produced by your pancreas. So when insulin is not produced properly, it is deficient, then this diabetes occurs. It is a chronic metabolic disorder. So the sugar, it is not broken down properly. Okay, so sugar level in our body, it rises. Okay, so the main function of insulin is to regulate the sugar level. Now since there is a deficiency, the beta cells, particularly beta cells of pancreas, they produce this insulin. So since there is a deficiency, so what happens is that the sugar level, it rises. Okay, the beta cells in the pancreas, see, we have mentioned it here. These are all part of your science. Basically you'll learn these things in details in science, but we have mentioned it here. So insulin, it is a hormone. It enables the body to absorb glucose. Glucose is the main source of our energy, right, which is then used to produce energy. So all these functions, they it becomes a problem if you have diabetes, right? Now let's talk about the next current affairs. MHA approves CISF's first all-women battalion to enhance gender equality. Okay, so MHA, the Ministry of Home Affairs, they have approved the creation of the first ever all-women battalion under the CISF, okay, which will be called the Central Industrial Security Force, CISF. Okay, why? To promote gender equality. So it will be a all-woman, it will be fully woman-led battalion. Okay. Within the security sector, they are trying to enhance the gender equality. Now, the CISF, that is part of the Central Armed Police Force, CAPF, okay, focusing on the security for governmental institutions and vital national installations as well. So, the CISF, this will play a role. Where will they provide security? They will provide security in all the government institutions and all the national installations, the national buildings, the national institutes, all of those regions, okay. Now about this Central Industrial Security Force, let's talk a little bit. CISF, it was established in 1969, okay, by an act of the parliament. So an act was passed in the parliament, and the CISF, this was established. The year is important, 1969. Now this comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs, okay, not under Defense Ministry. These kind of confusions can be created in the exam hall, right? So remember that CISF, it comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs and not under Ministry of Defense, okay. The headquarters of CISF, it is in New Delhi. DRDO also has its headquarters in New Delhi, right? We talked about it. And the Director General, the name is important, Rajvinder Singh Bhatti. He is the current DG of the CISF. What is the motto of CISF? All these mottos, the motto of Indian Army, motto of CISF, The motto of CISF is protection and security. All these mottos are important, okay? Protection and security. So this is the motto of CISF. Then Indian Army has a different motto. So all these are important for you to remember, okay? Now, what are the key functions, key responsibilities of CISF? They due to include the guarding of the sensitive government buildings, all the national government buildings, all the parliament complexes, Delhi Metro, airport security, everything which in any and every building or institutions which are under the government of India. So that is their task to secure these buildings and these complexes. Okay. So let's come to the next current affairs. Current affairs regarding chess. Okay, GM Arvind Chidambaram, he has won the Chennai Grandmasters 2024 chess title. So GM here stands for what? Grandmaster. So he was already a Grandmaster. Grandmaster Arvind Chidambaram. He has now won the Chennai Grandmasters 2024 chess title. Okay. Now this took place in Chennai, as the name suggests itself. Right, this competition, this featured two categories of competition, masters and challenges. So these are the two different kinds of competitions that take place within the chess. So this is not something you need to know in detail. Just remember that this took place in Chennai and it has been won by GM Arvind Chidambaram. Okay, he secured the masters title. So there were two categories, masters and challenges. He secured the masters title. Okay, and GMV Pranav, he won the challenges title. So two categories, these this grandmaster was held. So the masters title won by GM Arvind Chidambaram and the challenges title by GMV Pranav. Okay, so that is all the important current affairs that was there to discuss. Okay, download the PDF from Telegram channel, and if you think you are benefiting, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. So if you have any doubts or any problems, okay, then if you cannot find our Telegram channel, the name of the Telegram channel is Focus Prep Current Affairs. Okay, so if you do not find the link, if you can't click on the link, then just go to Telegram and search for Focus Prep Current Affairs. Okay, and if you have any doubts, any problems, let us know in the comment section. Okay, and I can take it up in the next session. All right, thank you everyone.